Hi everybody, and welcome to Hive Reads. Also, welcome to the end of November, also known as National Novel Writing Month, or NaNoWriMo. So at the beginning of the month, I talked to you about NaNoWriMo and gave you some suggestions for books to help inspire your writing and to get through those 30 days of writing, right? Because writing a novel in 30 days is a pretty big challenge. So today I want to share some books. I have 5 books here that were, I'm going to say, they were written during NaNoWriMo, but there's a huge asterisk on that. These books were not in this form after 30 days, right? After 30 days, the authors had a nice, big, messy first draft to work with. So while I say these books were written during NaNoWriMo, what I mean is a first draft was written in 30 days, and then the author took a year or more to edit what they had written before submitting it to a publisher or to an agent to be published. So this is not to discourage any of you who've been writing. Please keep writing. Hopefully you've started on some future novels, but just to be aware that whatever you have at the end of 30 days or the end of however long you are writing is not what's going to end up in a library, right? You're going to do a lot of editing, a lot of trimming, a lot of cutting, a lot of rewriting before you get a final novel. And also just to let you know that no author is sitting down and in 30 days writing a fully fleshed out, perfect book. It takes a lot of work to get from that first messy draft to something that people are going to want to read. All right, so that is my disclaimer on books written during NaNoWriMo. All right, so let's talk about them. Fangirl by Rowell is the story of twins Kath and Ren, who are used to doing everything together. And they even write fanfic together for their favorite fantasy series, Simon Snow. But now they're in college, they are freshmen in college, and they are trying to be a little bit more independent. So Ren takes to her independence very quickly and easily, but Kath struggles. She feels lonely, she's not sure where she fits in without her sister, and her fanfic writing is not going well either. She's struggling with feeling like a real writer when she did not create Simon Snow or the world of Simon Snow. She's just, rewriting it with some different flair. So this is the story of her freshman year and how she gets over some of that loneliness and feeling like she's not belonging. This book also features some very fun Simon Snow excerpts, and people who have read Rowell may know that these little chapters of Simon Snow got turned into an actual novel themselves called Carry On. So it's a fun little intro to the Simon Snow series as well. Next we have Cinder, which is the first book in the Lunar Chronicles, and this is by Marissa Meyer. So Cinder is a Cinderella retelling in a futuristic world where there's a plague happening, and there are also citizens living on the moon. So we've got some space happening as well. But at its heart, it is a Cinderella retelling. Cinder is a cyborg. She has a mechanical foot and is kind of a second-class citizen. So she would never really be able to meet the prince, except for she's also a mechanic, and the prince has a robot that he needs fixed. So that is how she meets the prince. There are quite a few little Cinderella nuggets inside for those who are familiar with the story. And of course, since it is the first in the series, there's also Scarlet, Cress, and Winter, which are also retellings of popular fairy tales. And I think at least Scarlet and Cress I know were also written during NaNoWriMo.
Side Effects May Vary by Julie Murphy is the story of Alice, who is 16 years old and for the past year has thought that she was going to die because she has acute lymphocytic leukemia. So she's been living her life as if each day was her last, and then found out that she's in remission. So she's going to live, which is great, except for some of the things that she did while she thought she was dying, she maybe does not want to live with the consequences of. So this is a kind of a dry, dark humor story of revenge and redemption, and what it means to live your life to the fullest. All right, next we have another sci-fi. This is a sci-fi romance called Alienated by Melissa Landers. And in this book, Kara, who is a human, is hosting an alien foreign exchange student from another planet. His name is Alex. He just so happens to look pretty human-like, and he's also very attractive. So Kara's excited about that. She's also excited because she will get some first-hand knowledge of this alien planet and life there, which she thinks will be great for her blog. She's hoping to be a journalist. The problem is that Alex is kind of cold and arrogant and hates humans. So while she is finding herself attracted to him, he is not so much attracted to her. But she realizes that there's more to him than you first realize. All right, and finally we have this fun little romance, Anna and the French Kiss by Stephanie Perkins. So Anna's moving to Paris, which she would appreciate a little bit more if she actually spoke French, and if it didn't mean she had to leave her crush back home. But then, of course, she meets Etienne, and she just hopes that he breaks up with his longtime girlfriend and sees that she is the one for him. He takes her around Paris and to see the sights, so she's starting to like it a little bit more. And, of course, since this is a romance, we have a happy ending. And plus it's set in France and Paris, so lots of fun scenery and food and things like that.
All right, so there we have it. We've got 5 different NaNoWriMo novels here. Again, not fully completed within the 30 days of November, but we've got some coming of age stories, some romance, sci-fi and space. So all sorts of different books. Authors can go in all directions during NaNoWriMo, and we are excited to see what some of you have created in your 30 days. So let us know what you've been writing. Let us know if you need any other reading recommendations, and we will see you next time.